We know that in less than 2 years, we could actually say next year, we have the midterms. And there are plenty of Democratic senators from red states that are up for re-election, as you're more aware than most. And what they're doing here, what their leadership is doing, is in many instances unprecedented, walking out of committees, not voting on nominees, forcing the Republicans to change the rules, and vowing, or at least they did in advance, I don't know if they're going to stick to it, to filibuster virtually any Supreme Court nominee that Donald Trump puts forward.
Right. It doesn't matter who it is. And you never saw this kind of behavior from Republicans when President Obama was looking at nominees for the Supreme Court. There were plenty of Republicans who voted against those nominees, though not nearly enough, frankly. But they did not take the sort of positions you've described. They didn't say, I don't care who he nominates, they'll be horrible, and so I'll be voting against them. They at least waited to pass judgment until they knew who they had before them. And even people like Sotomayor, Judge Sotomayor, people may forget, when she was on the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, if I remember my numbers correctly, she was the most reversed judge on the Second Circuit. I mean, the quality level of Judge Gorsuch's track record far exceeds that of the Obama nominees. So he should sail through, but of course should, there I go being objective and idealistic and so forth. And you just finished a story about activists who are lighting fires just to not hear a man speak in an institution of higher education, even though it's Berkeley, where we're supposed to most respect the exchange of ideas, right? Well, apparently not if you're on the left. And I think we're going to see some of that reflected, unfortunately, in this Senate process. So it's going to be very important that all of the Republicans, including the Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowskis of the caucus, stick together and press forward on this very worthy nomination.
That's actually a great point that you make, that we're seeing the Senate in their own way do what the rioters did last night at Berkeley.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, and by the way, Berkeley is where they say, the free speech fight and battles took place, and it's boy, if we come full circle on that one.